Breathe in 3. Breathe in 4. Breathe in 5. Very gently come to the center and exhale towards the opposite side, what you were doing before. And keep that stretch active. Maybe switch the arms, maybe use the both arms, but you want to keep that neck rotation. So shoulders never moving. If you're rotating your shoulders, the posture hasn't started yet. So shoulders stays still, only the neck. Breathe 3, breathe 4, and breathe 5. Take it to the center. And now, from your own side, the last one, do it as you like, as you've learned. So inhale. So if you got it right, then it's going to be a very good rotation without moving your shoulders. And torso is just looking at the front rope wall. And bring it to the center and do it onto the opposite side. So it's a complete neck rotation. Oftentimes we are not able to do it ourselves because there is some limitation in the range of motion. So this strap alone could work there to get that feel of what is it to bring that chin over the shoulders when you're doing Matasya Asana or Asana. So when you bring that shoulder in line with your chin and bring it to the center very slowly. And now we are going to do a Gomukasana variation. So as you see me, so left arm is from the inside and left hand is from the outside. So you hold your strap and stretch. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Breathe 1, breathe 2. So if I'm making you breathe here, that means you're not going to stay still there. You're going to do more intense stretch. Breathe 4, breathe 5, and gently release and switch the arms and going to do it from the opposite side. So stay mindful of how we are going into this posture. So take your time, switch the arms, and now you're going to do it from the opposite side. So take your right arm in the front and then rotate it backwards. That's how you know you're going to go into the alignment. And breathe 1 and lift your head up. Push that forearm back and lift up. Breathe 1 and try to bring those arms together. So a lot of you wouldn't have problem to bring both arms. So you could also interlace the arms, but this strap is going to give you that extra support to stretch more and more. 3 more breaths. So as you stay here, take this moment to stretch yourself out and stretch. It's a great asana for shoulders, frozen shoulders. Anything related to shoulder wouldn't happen if we practice Gomukasana, or even for people who couldn't do it, this is a great way to go into the posture. And the last one, and gently releasing or strap down by the sides and Samasthiti. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep inhale, dive your hands up. And bringing our prayer hands to the heart with 1 Om. So, release your arms to the side and open your eyes very gently. Tadasana, arms, active arms. So as we did some flow yesterday, it was Ashtanga class, which I did. But this is a combination of our flow and hatha. So we are going to do a little bit of that today. And Gina was here yesterday. So she already knows what we're talking about. So Ekam, inhale, dive your hands up. Look your thumb. Exhale, fall forwards, arm by the side. 3, inhale, head up. Chatwari, walk back or jump back. Pancham, 5, inhale, upward dog. Shut, exhale, downward dog. Slide your chin and chest to the mat and then going to downward dog. Breathe 1, breathe 2, breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5. Bend your knees, look in the front of the mat, the outer edge of the mat, and jump forward. Look forward. And exhale, Padasana, forward bend. 9, inhale, dive up. Arms from the side. And exhale, arms released. So 1 inhale. Join your hands, prayer hands. Exhale, release your arms by the side. And being mindful of the back, you're going down. 3, head up. And prepare, bend your knees and jump back. 4, inhale. And exhale, downward dog. 5 breath here. So only chance we are getting, we are doing Ashtanga is when we are holding this position. Heels down, stretch, and try to create the perfect V. Maybe using your abdomen to go into a perfect downward dog, and your gaze is towards your navel. That provides your neck an extra support and extra stretch. So looking towards your navel. Breathe 5 and bend your knees first. Prepare, look front, and then jump forward using the arms balance. So it's all about the technique. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release by the side. So we have 2 more to go before going into second variation. Inhale, dive up. Exhale, forward fold, arms by the side. Inhale, look forward, prepare, lift your heart up. Exhale, 4, bend your knees and then jump back. Amazing. 5, inhale, upward dog. And 6, exhale, downward dog. So bring your chest down, chin down, then going up. Not like a regular Surya Namaskar. So it is much more powerful than your vinyasa when you do Ashtanga. So maintain your breath here and preparing for ourselves mentally for going into that jump. Breathe 4, breathe 5, bend your knees, look forward, and then jump with a balance. And inhale. First, going to 8, forward fold. Bring your forehead close to the chin. 9, lift up. Exhale, come to the other side. So with full attention, the last one. Inhale, dive up. Look up. Exhale, arms by the side. Inhale, 3, prepare up. Exhale, bend your knees, and then jump back. Inhale, heart up, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Breathe 1, breathe 2, breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5, and bend your knees, and then look forward, and then jump forward. And 8, forward fold, bend your elbows, and bring your forehead to your shin. Inhale, lift up, arms by the sides, and going up into prayer hands. Look up. And 10, exhale. Now we are going into our second variation. So inhale, Utkarasana position, and put your hands up. 1, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your head up, look forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, Gomukasana Asana, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And 7, warrior 1. So bring your leg in the front and look up. Breathe 1, breathe 2, breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5, 8, Chaturanga Dandasana. 9, Gomukasana Asana. And exhale, downward dog. Now lift your left leg up And bringing in between your hands, going into warrior one with left foot in the front. And look up towards your prayer hands. And see for yourself you're not falling forward. So breathe 1, breathe 2, breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5, 11, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift your heart up, 12. And exhale, downward dog. Breathe 1, breathe 2, relaxing here, breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5, bend your knees, prepare, look forward and jump forward or walk forward. And prepare yourself with Utkarasana variation and lifting your arms, hands up and look up. 14. And exhale, release by the side and straightening your body up, coming back to Samasthiti. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 2, forward fall. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, prepare, jump back or walk back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, 7, prepare your right leg up to the ceiling and bring in between your palms to warrior one, prayer hands, and looking up onto your prayer hands up. And maintain your breath here. This is your 7th. So sit low more and look up more. So from the behind, it should look like a warrior and your front thigh is parallel to the ground. Breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5. Keep your hands prayer and bring it down, close to the shin, and then going to Chaturanga Dandasana. Take your right leg back. And inhale, upward dog. 9 and 10, exhale, downward dog. Now lift your left leg up and bring it to the 11th. Up, warrior one, with your left leg in the front. Sit low more, and if there is not enough distance, you want to use the back leg to adjust. Now the front leg stays idle, stays wherever it is. So slide your back leg more back to sit low more. Breathe 3. Breathe 4. So thighs should be parallel. Breathe 5. 11, bringing the arms down, and Chaturanga Dandasana. Stay here. 12, lift your heart up into upward dog. 13, going to downward dog. Inhale and exhale. And looking towards your navel all the time. You could feel that great stretch when you look towards your navel and put those heels down. And breathe 5, prepare, bend your knees, look forward, and then jump forward. 13. Now preparing. 14, forward fall. 15, lift your heart up, arms up, and going into chair pose. Utkarasana, and exhale, release your arms by the side. Now you're completely warmed up, so preparing ourselves for our Tadasana, palm tree pose. So we are going to interlace our fingers and turn the gaze of the palms outwards to the front wall and bring it above the head, and then lifting onto your toes and look forward. Breathe 1, breathe 2, breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5. Slowly bring it down, put your hands like with the palms facing the ceiling, and you're going to for the second set. So inhale, lift up on your toes and complete stretch. Come up like a ballerina and only on your toes, and lift up, stretch up like a palm tree, like it's straight and elbows never bending. And if you want to make it advanced, you want to bring your gaze even, which would be really hard to maintain that balance. Balance is in toes. This asana helps with a lot of abdominal issues, intestines, everything gets healed if you do this asana. People suffering with constipation even gets healed when they do this asana every day. palm tree pose. It's a very, very powerful, looks very simple though. Inhale and exhale and maintain, and then gently bring it down, arms releasing by the sides of the body, preparing ourselves mentally for our Tadasana. So we are going to open our feet, swaying palm tree pose, we call it in English. So our palm tree is going to sway left and right. So feet distance apart, or maybe more if you need to, but not very like mat width apart, but a little bit like 6 to 8 inches less than the edges of your mat. Lift your heart up. So prepare yourself here, promising yourself you're not falling forward, not bending backward. Everything, whole body is in same line. Keeping the arms straight. Look up, gaze up, chin up. Inhale and exhale, bending towards the right and using the waist only here to bend more and more and more, and look up, chin up, look up, chin up. Stay there for 10 more seconds, and your breath is going to help you here to maintain this posture. So your whole torso is looking in the front, and you got 5 more breaths here. Breathe 1, breathe 2, and see if you could go more. Breathe 3, so the sides of your body becomes parallel to the ground. Breathe 4, breathe 5, gently lift up, and readjust yourself and lifting up so that arms are always with the ears. Feet 1 foot apart, never make the V. Feet are parallel. Inhale and exhale. So stretched arms makes you have no crunch on the either side of the back. So left side you can't have crunch, but the right side you might have. So you stretch your arms, and arms always with the ears. And maybe go low more, and more. Use your breath. Inhale and exhale. Do the best you can. So if you feel free to come out of the posture if it feels the other way around. And slowly lifting up to the center. Preparing ourselves for second set. Take 1 deep inhale and deep exhale. So this asana, it has been observed that it provides you and even helps people to increase height because a lot of organs are stretching. So there is a whole study about it, Tadasana, and also helps us to have no back issues because a lot of time we are sitting like at a computer, or generally we are sitting in not so ideal position. So keeping that in mind, we are going to stretch ourselves up and exhale towards the right, second set. Maybe Ujjayi breath as you hold it. So only, even the feet not moving. And exhale, look up, chin up. So you notice yourself that you're looking up, maybe on top of that roof wall. Inhale and exhale, 3, 4, and 5. Keep that arm stretched, elbows never bending, and exhale to your left. Very slowly, take your time, and then go towards your left. Tadasana, swaying palm tree pose. Let's see if we could all bring that sides of our left parallel to the mat or parallel to the ground. Inhale and exhale, and keep going. Keep the stretch active. Last chance, everyone. And 3, 4, and 5. Look up and release your arms by the side. Keep your feet wherever they are. And going into Katicha Karasana. So inhale, airplane arms, and exhale, your right arm on top of your right shoulder, left shoulder, and your left arm is in front and trying to rotate around the right side of your back, and fingers are coming towards the navel. Breathe 1, breathe 2, breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5. Gently come forward, airplane your arms, and be very mindful here. Exhale, rotate and twist for Katicha Karasana. So now your work is to bring that chin over the shoulder, the chin over your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. And try to hold your shoulder with your left hand and look back. And this provides you more stretch so that you bring your chin over the shoulder. Inhale and exhale. So it's a counter pose to the asana we were doing before. Inhale and exhale. 5. Slowly turn your body to the front and release your arms by the side. Take a one deep inhale and deep exhale, preparing ourselves for Bhadakon Asana, standing head to toe, hand to toe pose. So first we shift our body weight onto the left leg and bend our right knee and hold it, interlace your finger. So either interlace your fingers and or hold your right hand, right index finger and middle finger, and lift your right leg up very slowly and lift your left arm up and pull the toes towards you. Inhale and exhale. Use that strap if you need to, but you want to, those who could grab the legs already, they want to straighten their bent knee more towards the ground. So back of the knee is going towards the floor. Complete stretch makes legs supple, smooth. Hamstring issues never happen if you do this asana. So we're holding it for 30 seconds. Halfway already. Maintain one focal point, something to look at the wall. Maybe that dot, the black dot. 7 seconds more. You're already there. Not looking down, looking up, or maybe towards the toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing the leg down and gently release and preparing with the opposite sides. So first, inhale. Shift your body weight to the right. Bend your knee, left knee to the chest. And using your two fingers from the outside, not from the inside. So your arms is coming from the outside, your left arm. And then you lift up. And maybe you go up more, stretch more. Ujjayi breath. So more you keep the length, more active the body, more active the posture. And the standing leg should be straight. The leg you're holding should be straight as well. And lift the leg up more and more and more towards your face. Hold it here for 10 more seconds. So if you come out of the posture, you always feel free to go back into it again. So Trisha, as you're holding it, try to lift your leg more as you're doing the strap. 3, 2, 1. So Bhadakon Asana 2, standing hand to toe. So this time we are going to open it to the side. So inhale. So now your right arm is coming from the inside and bend your right knee, knees facing the door, and then exhale and lift your right arm up. So maintain the posture for 30 seconds here. Keep the arms active and palms facing front. Ten seconds more. Always feel free to wall. If I would have any issues, I would use the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First bend the knees, bring it down, and then release, and preparing for the opposite side. So bend your left knee and hold it from the inside. So the first job here is to turn that knee towards the opposite side where you are going to bend, and then lift up. Inhale and exhale. So the mindfulness becomes the meditation here, not other way around. And focusing on the standing leg. Beautiful. Everyone is doing pretty good. Halfway already. So your pelvic area is facing the front wall. 7 seconds more. Breathe in 1. Breathe in 2, breathing 3, breathing 4, breathing 5, and exhale. Release your legs. Release the strap if you're holding on to strap. So now our legs are pretty warmed up. We're preparing ourselves for chair pose, Kadasana. So inhale, pray your hands and sit back on your chair. So how you know you're sitting on your chair? That your toes are almost lifting off the ground. And pray your hands. And then look front. And then try to sit more and lift your torso up. But sit low on your chair and your knees never crossing those big toes. So you could always look at the knees. Inhale and exhale, maintain here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift up. Stay there with your arms in prayer position, preparing ourselves. So either you have 6 to 8 inches, not more than that, between your feet. That's how you know you are sitting on a chair, and always the wall is the ideal way to always check the progress. So this is the chair. This is how we should be going, like this. So you can sit more low if you're finding your chair. So maybe the chair is here. So the toes are automatically lifting up because I'm trying to push my torso and push my hips back. So chair pose 2, pray your hands, look up. 6 to 8 inches between the legs, and exhale, sit low on your chair, and then twist, prayer twist to your right, and looking on top of the elbows. Inhale and exhale. Maintain here for 10 seconds. Chair pose, Utkarasana, provides us those beautiful legs if we do it over and over again. Lots of strength. Also strengthen the muscles around your knees when you do it with mindfulness. 3, 2, 1. Let go of your prayer twist onto the right and lift up, arm up. Take a deep inhale and exhale, prayer twist to the left. And looking on top of the left elbow and your gaze up. So I already helped you to warm your neck. So you could always turn your neck. Inhale and exhale here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up and release your arms by the side. Mentally preparing ourselves for Utkarasana 3. So inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, first going into your chair twist to the right like before. And then exhale, opening those arms wide like an airplane and bringing both shoulders in the same line. And look up to the arm above you, which is facing the ceiling. So push your bicep against that bent knee, and then bring the both shoulders in the same line. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up and go up. And exhale, prayer twist to the left. And then separate your arms and bringing both shoulders in the same line. Breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5, breathe 6, breathe 7, breathe 8, breathe 9, and 10. Pray your hands, look up, and arms release by the side. Take a deep inhale for yourself and deep exhale. Preparing ourselves for Tandavasana. It's called Lord Shiva dance pose. So here we are going to, first you're going to see this posture if you haven't done it before. So we are going to bend our left knee and bringing our left arm above the left thigh, and then bringing the right thigh, and then bend, maybe then from here, then bend the knee and then look. So maybe Dhyan Mudra, and then look to the opposite wall. So for you, that's the blue wall. So left hand is parallel to the left thigh. The forearm is parallel to the left thigh, and hang, just relaxing. And then bring your right arm on top of the other arm, yes, and then bend your standing leg. Here you bend your leg, And sit low more and look towards the blue wall. Inhale and exhale. Try to bend more. So Lord Shiva dancer pose it is. It helps you with balance, concentration, mental focus, and also helps our nervous system, improves our balance. And exhale, release. Get out of the posture, release the arms. And now onto the opposite leg. So I'm doing on my opposite, so you know. So I bend my right knee, right forearm on top of right thigh, and then from before going down, bend and then look towards the barn door, and never rounding the back, only bending the knee. Breathe 1, breathe 2, breathe 3, breathe 4, and breathe 5. Gently straighten your leg, release your bent leg, and release your arms by the side. Take a deep inhale and deep exhale. Now preparing ourselves for Saral Natarajasana, Lord Shiva dancer pose. So inhale, bend your left elbow, and first hold your ankles from the inside and lift your left arm up. So start kicking your back leg back, then start going low and low and low, so that until your body becomes parallel. So take your time very slowly, because I'm demonstrating, so I'm going quickly. So you maintain one focal point and kick that back leg back and both shoulders in the same line. So it's more about concentration. You could always use the strap in order to lift you up. So one day eventually the whole leg is going straight, knee straight and facing the ceiling. So lift up, 1, 2, breathe in and breathe out, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you look at Morgan for a second, this is how we should be going. Because when we are doing this posture, we are not really aware of what's happening there. This is how we should be going towards our Nataraj pose. So and release, preparing ourselves for the left leg. So lift your left arm up and hold your ankles with 5 fingers, including the thumb from the inside, the ankle joint, and lift your right arm up. And exhale, start kicking here. So don't go forward yet, and then go kick and then go front, kick and then go front, kick and then go front. Inhale and exhale. Stretch both shoulders in the same line so that you balance forever. And gently release. Take your time. Maybe if you want to drink water or something, feel free to do that.
Alex, what do you mean shoulders in the same line?
So when you're going into the posture, both shoulders.
Or like this?
Like this.
Okay,
Both shoulders in the same line. So from the sides, nobody should be able to see your shoulders, like both shoulders. Yes.
Oh, I thought we did.
Yeah. So yes, from the sides, nobody should be able to look at both the shoulders.
Okay.
Yes. Well, then we are going towards our tree posture. So we are going to lift our right heel and maybe just stay here, maybe stay here, maybe stay here, maybe use the wall. So whatever makes you comfortable. There is no competition. So you could always use the wall in order to get you balanced. So first, press it against the left thigh, and then lifting up, and then going down towards your heart. So the higher you lift, the better it is. And then keep kicking the right knee back and find one focal point. This asana is about complete mindfulness and focusing and concentrating on that one focal point. Otherwise, it's very easy to go out of this posture once that focus and that awareness to the present is lost. So stay there for 5 more seconds and keep kicking that knee back so that both knees stays in the same line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release your legs to the side and preparing mentally for the left leg. So first, shift your body weight onto your right, and then lift your right leg, left leg, and then lifting the arms up, and then bringing it to your heart, and keep both feet active. Keep pushing that knee back so that both knees stays in the same line. Inhale and exhale. Maintain your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Take one deep inhale and one deep exhale. Why am I taking you through this? Because you would need that breath for our next advanced posture, Vata and flying horse pose or goddess squat. So you're going to bend your left heel close to your pelvic area, and then very gently, when you're ready, then you're sitting down. And lift your heart up. So you're not falling forward. So maybe use the blanket under the knee, not the block, because it's not ideal to use that block underneath. You might hurt yourself. So keep that ample amount of distance, so that you don't hurt the knee. And you go to your tree posture, but now tree posture with your heel close to the costume or close to your pelvic area, your pelvic bone. And then only you sit low. Flying horse, goddess squat. Be very careful here. If anybody got knee problem, then repeat the tree posture. Otherwise, feel free to take a shot at this. Inhale and exhale. So you're completely resting on top of your kneecaps. That's how you do this posture. This asana helps all of us, men and women, for many internal problems. Even it heals a lot of other issues, a lot of internal issues related, a lot of internal problems of females get healed if they do this every day. And also great for men. Stay here. Inhale and exhale. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your arms and then lifting up. So, what is the technique here? Technique here is to first shift your body weight and then bend your left heel higher, it could be, and push that knee back. That's why I told you to push that knee back when we were doing the first tree pose. So you join your hands. Maybe use this. And lifting the heart up. So that leg is bent like a tree pose. Or maybe you could eagle the arms. So it's different variation here, but we are doing the simplest one. So it makes your knees strong. You would never ever have any knee problem if you do this every day. Kneel. So as you go down, hold it, and then slowly going down and down and down. Yes, stay here. And maybe use the block to support you, lift up from both sides, and maybe prayer the hands. You are already there, you could do it. Lift your hands up into prayer and lift that back towards the wall. Inhale and exhale. Or maybe you just feel the stretch today with using the blocks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting go of the posture. Come out very slowly. Release your heel. And laying down on a mat for this, not complete Shavasana, but the resting Shavasana. So we bring our circulatory system to normal using our respiratory system. Head towards the roof wall, palms facing up to the ceiling. Your heels are 1 foot apart, and arms are 6 to 8 inches apart from the sides of the body. Gently bringing our awareness back to the body. Now let your both feet join each other. Into Bhadakon Asana. And relax here for a bit. Just relaxes the pelvic area. Also activates the sacral chakra. So what are chakras? We already talked about it. It's just the crisscross point of the energy path. So we have navel chakra, Vishuddhi, heart chakra, crown chakra, throat chakra. They are all crisscross points of those energy channels, the energy body. So the more active your root chakra is, your sacral chakra is, the less likely you are to get sick. And some people relate it to the awakening of sexual energy, but that is the only energy which is moving us throughout the life. So it's not in a bad way, I'm saying. But if your energy, see, the energy is not good or bad. So it starts from the root chakra. It has been found out the people who are active that way are prone to get less sick. So with yoga, we keep that energy active. And these are little postures. Butterfly pose helps us to unwind. Now gently releasing the both legs in the front. And your soles of the feet facing the wall, feet together. Arms close to the body and palms now flipped and facing the mat. Inhale and exhale and mentally preparing ourselves. Now we are going to do Ekpada Dandasana. So we are going to lift our right leg up to 90 degrees and press onto the mat, shoulders down, not using the shoulders at all. So you would know, I wouldn't know, you would know when you're using the shoulder. Just use the palms to press down very strongly and bring that leg facing the ceiling. Breathe 1, breathe 2, breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5. Very slowly bring that right leg down and place it without making any noise. And immediately lift your left leg up. And soles of the feet facing the ceiling and feeling that onto your left side of the belly. Breathe in 1. Breathe 2. Breathe 3. Breathe 4. Some of you are in 60, so go in 90. Breathe 5 and slowly bring it back down. Take 1 deep inhale and 1 deep exhale. So with the next inhale, you're going to let both feet join and lift up in 90 degree. And palms facing, but it's always in sides of the body, not too apart. There's only 6 to 8 inches apart or together, close to the body. And don't use the shoulders. I can tell now, when somebody's shoulders I see, I can tell it's assisting. Not shoulders, never assisting here. So shoulders stays on the mat. 90, hold it. So you work in on your abdominal area. The blood is flowing there when you do this and lift the leg up. So most of us do it against the wall. That's assistance. That's here you are assisting yourself. Your body is the best tool you got, best prop. Really, for me, we don't even need these exotic looking mats, exotic looking pants. Slowly come down. What we need is our practice. So like I see in America, it's more about consumerism, buying the expensive stuff, look better than the other. But deep down, it's the practice we are working at. Inhale and exhale. Now you're going to do a whole circle, so Bhadakon Asana in a movement. So lifting your legs up in 90 degree and make sure you have enough gap. And so you are rotating your feet like a clock, creating the big circle and pressing the palm down, but not using the shoulders at all. So 1, bring it way down, and then create the whole circle. Imagine a circle. 3, 4, and 5. Now reverse the direction, anti-clockwise. So 1, straight legs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it to 30 degrees. Breathe 1, breathe 2, breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5. Now lifting your body up towards Gomukasana, bow pose, the boat pose. So do not round your back and straighten your legs. If there is not enough gap between you and the wall, so you want to increase the gap, but you are lifting with 30-degree feet, you're looking onto your toes, and then lifting up to your boat pose, and your fingers are facing the toes, the big toes. So lift your heart up and maintain your boat pose. It might feel too much, but you're going to thank yourself. Your body is going to thank yourself later if you hold this posture. Inhale and exhale. This is not working only for the abs. It's also working for all those internal organs, kidney, oblongata, medulla, pancreas, all of that. Breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5, and relax. Lay down. Inhale and exhale. Only inhaling and exhaling through the nose, or maybe just exhaling once through the mouth, like ha sound. So if we hold our breath, we are definitely going to have those sounds coming out. Now bend your knees and bring your heel close to your hips. We are going towards bridge pose. So prepare yourself, hold your ankles, including the thumb with the finger, with the index finger. And first prepare, shoulder stays low, and only the shoulder blades lifting up. And lift up, lift your pelvic area up, go up, and maybe more. So your more starts where you feel you have reached your extreme. So hold your ankles, that's going to give you. So Morgan, if you would grab your ankles.
Anatomically, it does not work out.
All right, so maybe use this strap, something which assists you to lift yourself up. So the technique here is to always bring those heels close to your hip when you start this posture and lift up. Lift your pelvic area up and put the heels down. And only you're resting on your clavicle bone. That's how you go into this posture. Shoulders off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So just stay there. If I show you, give me the strap, please. Take it from the inside, underneath your lower back. Yes. So now try to grab your ankles.
If I grab them, my
Okay.
feet come
Okay.
past my
So you
knees.
try to do posture with your own, just like you did before. Please go do bridge pose. Press on the mat. So sorry. So you lift up like this, and more and more and more, like this. And maybe you could also go onto top of your toes to provide yourself that extra lift, and then bring those heels down. That's how thank you. Preparing ourselves for wheel pose Chakrasana. We have remaining time here. So now either repeat your bridge pose, because that is the prarambhik sthiti, the initial starting position for your wheel pose. But if you're confident enough to go into your wheel pose, so as we are moving towards the closing of our practice, so maybe place the block and turn your head towards the back wall, and the skirting of the wall is with the, and maybe you will want to wrap. So although it's a hatha class, but we are doing little Iyengar here now, like with assistance, so a lot of times we want to wrap that around our, so that our, most of the time what happens is, so you tighten that strap around your, so that your arms do not open too much when you're going into wheel pose. So be very careful and watch. That's what we spend all this money for, to help ourselves. So it's very common to like go for arms going out. So this helps to keep. So it should be like that. Both biceps parallel to each other. And so how you do it, you bring your head in between, but not touching the wall. But make sure your block are pressing nice so you don't hurt yourself. When you're very confident, then lift up and then go up. And maybe walk the heels. And bring the chest close to the roof wall. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to help you, assist you here, because I don't want anybody to get hurt. And so lift up. Maybe hold with your edge of the fingers onto the outer edge of the block. So maybe, Ashley, if you could bring your fingertips outside so you get that extra like this, sort of, yes. And lift up. And maybe lift onto your toes. And push and straighten those arms and bring your chest towards the wall. Yes. Push back. Walk back maybe. And then release at your own pace. Ujjayi breath there. Just one last shot at wheel pose Chakrasana. It's very, very essential to have this back bend, heart opening, all the stuff we are holding. We don't really get a chance to open our heart. And it's good for alignment, for all the asanas we have been doing. So the last shot, everybody. Inhale and exhale. So if you shift your body weight on top of the arms, you balance forever. You would notice if the legs are relaxed, you would balance it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend your knees to your chest. Hold you, slowly coming down when you're ready. We are going to do Pawan Mukta Asana, wind removing pose. Hold your ankles from each other and then bring your forehead to your knee with exhale. This is a counter pose for your wheel pose. Stay here for 5 more breaths and toes pointing to the front wall. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten your legs. Prepare yourself for Matasya Asana, fish pose. Another variation for people who were not able to do wheel pose. This shouldn't be a problem because you don't have to fear anything. So your glutes, your hips are going to rest on top of your forearms, and your back of the thighs resting upon the top of your hands. So, and both feet together, elbows inside. So if I look from the sides of your body, I should not be able to look at your elbows or hands. They are hidden inside. So press those palms on the floor, and then press those elbows, and then lift your heart up, chest up, and then release. Lift chest up first. Don't let your head drop, and then slowly bring your head down. Maybe just hang there, maybe just a slight touch on the mat, but your neck is not resting. You're active with the chest lifting up, and head is just barely touching the mat. Fish pose, and toes pointing to the front wall. And maintain here. You're here for 30 seconds. Shouldn't be any problem at all. Inhale and exhale. Back issues, digestive, once you're pointing the toes, everything gets healed when you do this asana. Halfway already. Inhale and exhale. Close your eyes and meditate, and keep pushing those elbows down. Lift your chest up. More and more and more. Last chance, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release your head. Release your arms by the side. Let go of the posture. And relax here. Completely relax, everybody. This is your final Shavasana. You've done amazing.